there was a moment, and I think it was when you decided to play with Anna Leigh, where you're supposed to play with Allyce.
Oh, yeah. Nationals.
That was a good one.
And are we open to discussing this?
Sure.
Yeah.
And so you're supposed to play nationals with Allyce, and I think Allyce is well loved. And I think you were like the first player publicly to take a lot of heat for dropping a partner and playing with Anna Leigh. And I just like did not love that because I've always, I don't know you super well, but you always seem so kind and like not malicious. And you get a chance to play with Anna Leigh Waters. Was that hard? Because I remember there was like a lot of like back and forth around it, and I think y'all came out with a statement. What was that like?
So
you have to give the background, I guess. The background of like with Leigh and stuff.
Yeah, Anna Leigh and Leigh had been playing together for
2 years,
2 or 3 years, and Leigh was like, she kind of knew she was not on her way out.
She got hurt.
Yeah, but before she got hurt, she was
then.
like, Anna Leigh and I were talking about like eventually being partners. We didn't think it was gonna happen that fast with the injury that happened at nationals. But
Leigh was always like very clear about like if it ever got to the point like I would never hold my daughter back kind of thing. Like she just always wanted to make sure that Anna Leigh had the best chance at success. And obviously Anna Leigh loved playing with her mom, and like you see she still plays like US Open with her mom because she loves it. But she never wanted to feel like she was like holding Anna Leigh back. And so she knew at some point it would happen. She didn't know when. And the plan was always for Anna Leigh to play with Catherine just because like we had known them for so long. We're so close. Like we were really good friends. And so that was like the plan. We had talked about that for like at least a year.
yeah, so for that national, which was in 2021 or
2022.
I was just gonna go, and I don't know why I didn't have a women's doubles partner.
Yeah, you were not playing women's. You were playing mixed with Ben and
Mixed
singles.
with Ben and then singles. And I was like, I'm just not going to play women's doubles.
So Allyce was like a late.
Yeah, so it was like on a Tuesday. We were like
Of the
driving
tournament.
to the airport of the tournament.
Literally.
We're driving to the airport, and I'm like looking at the list of like the players, the partners, the
Because
partnerships.
Catherine's like, I really want to play women's
Yeah.
doubles. And I was like, why? I was like, I think
Because
it might have
she
been
loves
like,
competing and-
exactly.
yeah.
It was like 3 tournaments in a row or something. And I was like, Catherine, like, this is a lot of pickleball. Like, it might not be a bad thing. Like, just skip women. She's like, what am I supposed to do on Saturday? Like, I'm like, just
there and
take the
watch?
day off. Like,
Right, like rest.
No.
she's like, no, let me just look at the list and see who's available. And I'm like, oh, God.
I'm like, I go through the list, and then I think Megan and Allyce were playing a bunch together.
That
and
year,
I think Megan was not going or something, or maybe she was
Megan
partnering
Fudge?
up.
Megan
No,
Design.
Design.
Megan Design. Yeah, they were
And I
partners
was
for a while.
like,
Yeah.
oh, well, it looks like Allyce is available. So I texted her, and she answered. She was like, oh, yeah, I would love to play that one with you. And that was like, we committed like Tuesday, right?
To play
Tuesday
Saturday, yeah.
To play on Saturday.
And then Anna Leigh like popped up the next day, right? Or like,
So
No, on Friday,
okay,
Leigh was playing mixed and tore her ACL
Yeah.
that Friday
okay,
at Nationals.
okay. So it was like, it happened very quickly, and Anna Leigh was like, do you want to play? And then,
Which I'm surprised there wasn't a rule against that, to be honest.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
who
mean,
did
there is
Allyce
now,
played with
obviously.
someone, right?
Yeah, she did.
the tournament?
Yeah, I think she played the tournament.
Oh, with Megan. No? Or no?
Oh, maybe she played
she
with
was
Megan.
supposed to play with Megan, but
Oh
something
yeah,
happened
Megan
with the
said she
family.
wanted to leave or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so how did that, like, did you talk to her and y'all, she was cool?
Who,
Yeah,
Allyce?
Athena
Yeah.
had a conversation because
Okay.
I was playing.
Do you remember
Mixed.
this at all? Or were you?
I that's it's funny you say that because I remember glimpses of it. And I think like social media stuff, but I wasn't really playing when this happened.
I feel like it was like one of the
Time.
first social media like
Was this
Oh, it was
things that
2022?
blew up, like
huge.
first
It's-
scandal, and I'm
yeah.
like,
Oh, it
it's
was
Catherine,
huge.
like, and I think it was kind of split. People were like, oh, you should never drop a partner, and then other people were like,
which
dude,
literally
it's,
happens every tournament.
yeah.
It's-
I'm like, but it's Anna Leigh Waters, like, and Allyce is an amazing player, and
Yeah.
she's so kind, and like, and I think that was part of it. Like, had it been someone else, maybe it wouldn't have been that kind of, blow up. But I don't know. Sorry for bringing it up, but it's interesting that led into the partnership.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you guys continued on to play after that. First of all, how did you guys do in that tournament?
We won, but oh my gosh, we were down 2 games. It was the first 3 out of 5. And just to go back to that national story with Allyce, Like, I remember the night before, Athena, like, stole my phone. And she was like, you're not allowed to go on Instagram or Facebook. And I was like, why? Like, I had no clue what was going on, like, on social media. And that day, the day of the 2 finals, because I was with Ben, right? That final.
Yeah.
Little later on. And then playing with Anna Leigh that morning. I remember they did the introductions, and I got some, like, people were, like, booing me, right? A little bit. And I was like...
This is at Indian Wells, so there were actually, like, a lot of people at this event.
For, like,
I didn't even know pickleball was, like, popping at this time. I thought it was...
It was big.
Yeah,
Still,
this
like,
I feel like was, like, the rise. People were, like, very into the pro game and learning the pros. And
And I was like, why are people, like... I just didn't put 2 and 2 together.
So you didn't
I had
even know what was going on.
No, I saw it after, like... Which was really smart of Athena to just protect me and make sure I could go out there and still... be successful or try, you know, my hardest without getting super mental about whatever was happening off court. And so I had no clue what was going on. But I mean, I kind of knew when I stepped on the court and I was like, oh my gosh, people are actually like booing me. Like,
was that
what's
the first time
going
ever
on?
that you were booed?
Yeah, that was really hard.
First and probably the only time.
Was there just a tremendous amount of pressure playing with Anna Leigh? That first tournament?
Definitely.
Like, oh my God, if I don't win.
We were down 2 games to nothing, came back and
Who were you
won.
playing?
We were playing Jessie and Anna Bright.
Oh, yeah.
Jessie Irvin and...
Was that like, they were a new partnership as well, right?
Yes, they were very good.
No, they were good.
Yeah, and we were able to win that in 5 games. And then that's kind of when we started the whole, our partnership.